Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma for those of you who are new here, and today we are doing a speed build of the Legacy household. So I recorded a video of the heir aging up, Brooke aging up into a young adult. The video got corrupted, so it's not up, but she is an adult, so now I didn't feel right with her living with her parents, and her parents, unfortunately, Carter is going to be getting old in the next episode or two, so I decided to build them their own little house right here. You can see that I'm just building a small house fit for two. Eventually I go back and I just shrink it up a little bit. And this in the back corner is going to be Brooke's house. It's just for Brooke right now, but when she, gets a family and stuff, then I'll expand it, make it a little bit bigger, a little bit more roomy for a family, because she is going to have a big family, I think. I'm not sure, but I think. It's either going to be in this generation or the next that we have the 10 kids in one generation. So, it has been a while. It has been a while, and I do apologize. I am also a little bit sick, which is one of the reasons why it has been a while since I've recorded, but I keep getting sick after I get better, so I just decided why not just go ahead and record through my sickness. So I have also just been doing school and working, and I got a new job that has me working more hours than my old job. So definitely just a lot to balance. But I am happy to be back. And for Brooke's house, I kind of went for a modern black and white theme throughout the entire thing. And for her parents, I just went for a dark wood theme, kind of going with like a grandma vibe to it, because they are going to be going into their elder years. So that is going to be exciting. I also managed to fix my OBS recording. As you can see, this video did not start with it lagging or anything. That is what I mean by the file got corrupted, is that it just lagged so bad to the point where it would not be a smooth video at all, and I couldn't edit it to fix it or anything else like that, and so it was just a big waste of an hour and 30 minutes of recording. But I did get it fixed. I watched a very helpful video that was made this year, so very helpful. And this was actually supposed to be just like a test thing, because I had to build the houses anyways, so it's just be like, I might as well just record, see if the setting things worked, or if I still have to play around with it. And it seems to have worked perfectly well. I used to be the entire to myself, do not get my hopes up. I know I was in a bit of a relationship and I just didn't have time to record, but now that I'm kind of not, kind of am, I kind of just have just more time to myself to just record and just spend time with friends and family. So, feeling a bit refreshed. I feel like I definitely have a lot more of my energy to good use, or like doing those so much, and so I'm just in that I'm able to. I also do apologize. I started working sick, and I still went in like a champ. I only lasted an hour though, and then I kind of got more sick, and then they kind of like sent me home. But it's better to be sent home than to just call out. So I gotta be honest, I really miss doing these videos. And like I'm a little bit like out of practice. Like I really don't know what to do or what to talk about for 20 minutes. I really do not. But I kind of had trouble finding lights because I did medium wall height, which is something that I never do. So I definitely had trouble finding lights that lit up that big space because I kind of wanted her house because like modern, big, black, and like open floor space, and like it looks clean and not like cluttered. So I also didn't clutter as much as I normally do, like the other speed builds on my channel, the micro homes that I love to do. I love to just clutter them because it makes them look more lived in and just feel bigger. If you have a small space and you manage to fit more stuff in it and not overdo it, then it feels more bigger instead of just cramped and small. So for this one, for this one, I kind of just went clean, no clutter. I really wanted to give it that big look, like it was an open, huge space, even though it's small and can only fit like two people. Because I don't see her having a kid soon. And I got this cool like pregnancy mod. It's called the Woohoo Wellness mod. And so I was testing it out before I did this. And on it, on her little personality tab, it says that she doesn't want any kids right now. So like I'm not gonna go like strictly based off of it. She might have an accidental pregnancy because it's a legacy challenge and I kind of need the next generation to be born. But if we can get it to change, then we can get it to change. If not, then if her parents weren't getting so old, then I would have them have another kid because they both want another kid, which I find is so sad because like they want a kid, but like they're gonna be old and they won't be able to have one. Technically, they could, but by the time they passed away, the child would be a teen or like about to be a teenager. And I didn't want Brooke to have to take care of that child, like her sibling, and then go on to reproduce and like have her own child, a child of her own. Um, I just I wanted I just didn't want that to happen with Brooke because I have big plans for her. And we're starting off on the right foot with this house because, oh my god, do I love it so much. And I will be having screenshots in this video, so don't worry. You don't have to actually watch my legacy challenge to see how this house turned out. Um, but if you do want to watch my legacy challenge, then you can see how it turned out. And I'll also be uploading a updated plum bob tree um legacy thing, like the family tree thing, because we've had a couple family members pop up and a couple of them died. So I was recording, I don't know if this was in the recording that I uploaded or the one that was laggy to unsavable, because I'm starting to edit my legacy challenges also, so like the videos will be shorter. But like Shelly died, and for those of you who don't know who that is, that's Brooke's mother's mother. So that's her grandmother, and like I know you don't know who these people are because like you haven't for those of you who like haven't watched my legacy challenge, like I know, and like I definitely know the start of that challenge was rocky, and like you all probably don't want to sit there and listen to me throw a tantrum because the dogs kept barking, um, or like have difficulty with technical issues, but sometimes that is part of the job. Sometimes that does happen. And sometimes, when you're first starting out, it's kind of hard not to let that frustration get to you. I have definitely gotten a lot better with that, I think. But she died, and like Brooke is just like so upset about it. Like her mother's not. Her mother was like sad for like a day, and that was it. She had an emotional meltdown, and then after that she was like perfectly fine. Her dad unaffected because like they didn't have good relationship. They weren't like the best in-laws. But Brooke was just so devastated. She was like very sad for like so long, and it kind of hurt watching her go through all that pain because like that was her last grandparent that was alive. Her other two on her dad's side died like very when she was like very young, so she didn't really have that like didn't really get to spend as much time with them as she did Shelly, even though Shelly never like came around that often. It's something that I don't understand. Like I don't understand how my Sims don't have like a life. Like they'll have friends and stuff, but the moment that kids are involved, then like it'll completely stop and it'll be like, what happened? What happened? Because I tried so hard to let y'all have a life and have friends, and what happened? But I am looking forward to the part to where I do the 10 kids in a generation, because if you do that you get like a couple points and for the legacy challenge. And like I'm excited to have like a big family because I think the biggest family I've had was five, and that was the first generation with me as the founder and the triplets that I had and the husband that I had, so that was like five, and the pet. So technically, I guess you could say six. So that was like the biggest family I've ever had, and I'm excited to have like a bigger family, even though I know it's going to be very stressful and hard to deal with. But at the same time, I'm kind of excited about it. Like I'm excited to get back into this. And this house took me the most amount of time to make, like the most majority amount of time to make. Um, Her parents' house was like took me like 5 minutes maybe. It was just very easy, very brief. Like, cause like they're gonna die soon anyway, so like why clutter it? Why have a lot of stuff in there? Cause after they pass away, then it's just gonna become like a little guest house. That I'm just gonna keep how it looks, and I'm just gonna keep how it is because we're gonna have 10 kids. We're gonna have to have somewhere to put all these people, especially when the house fills up too much. So like the older ones could just stay in like the guest house, and then like I'll deck it out with like decorations and stuff then. But I'll put up a few paintings in that house. That's about it. Um, my thing. Oh, Rose. Like, I don't know if it like Rose. It just okay. There it goes. It froze. Like my computer turned off and then like it froze. And then I kind of got worried that it like crashed, but no, it's fine. It's all good. So here I'm just working on their Carter's and Reagan's home. I got rid of their farm, so like now I have like a big open space and I don't know what to do with it. I think when I get like some of the kids in the generation, I'm going to make like a little playground area and like definitely like a pool bar kind of hangout area. But till that happens, I also updated how the graveyard looked, but that was before I did these, so I didn't do it in this video. I didn't do it in any video, but like I updated it on my time. So in this video, if you've seen glimpses of it and then you're like, hey, that seems different, it is because I changed it. But yeah, I just put a few little things in here. I didn't really put all that much in here because I didn't really see the need to. I didn't see the point. I mean, they're gonna be elders in like 4 days, and then they're gonna die, and then it's like, okay. Like, I mean, obviously it's gonna be sad when it happens, but like as of right now, like they don't need that much things. They don't need that much space. I did put there's skill stuff in there though that I'm having them work on, and I added in some knitting so that when they turned elders, if they wanted to, they could sit in a rocking chair in their room and knit. I thought it was very fitting, and I did add like 2 sinks in here. So I think I did an okayish job. Cause like I didn't want to take like too much time doing it, and I always feel like I make the rooms too. I either make them too big or too small, but I think that I did okay and that I did an okay job at filling in the space. It's been a while since I built because I've just mainly been playing The Sims 3 or nothing at all. Or been playing on my Switch Animal Crossing or Apex, stuff like that. So I'm getting back in the hang of the sim stuff. So I think after this, I'm just gonna be putting down brown floor, brown wallpaper with flowers on it, some tile in the bathroom. Just see there I go. And then on the outside, I just did like a beige, because I thought that that fit with the style of the brown, and it was just fine. And the roofs were pretty simple, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up my voiceover. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys are happy that I am coming back, and that I am back, and I hope you guys am as excited as much as I am for me to be back and for me to be posting videos. And if you guys ever want to see anything specific, like any specific challenge or anything, or want me to redo the legacy challenge with a different sim, let me know and I will definitely do that. I definitely plan to anyways later in the future after I finish this one. Just because, why not? I love the legacy challenge, so why not just keep on doing it? So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope y'all enjoyed it. And I really hope you guys are having a good school year for those of you who are in school, and hope you guys are all doing well. Yeah, the screenshots will be playing here in a second, and bye-bye.